Hey YouTubers, I have an emergency bulletin for shit that pisses me off. I had a whole show planned out for today, but this takes precedence over it. Um, there is the Drug Trafficking Safe Harbor Elimination Act of 2010, HR 5231. Call Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi at 202 225 0100 and ask her to cancel the vote on this. Let's see here. Um, let's see. An American treatment provider working with doctors in England, Denmark, Germany, or Switzerland to provide heroin assisted treatment and sterile syringes to heroin users in those countries could face arrest, as could an otherwise law-abiding American planning with some friends to use marijuana legally in the Netherlands while on vacation there. Are you kidding me? They want to control what we do on vacations in other countries? What? People on the hill. People on the hill. Bobby, come here. Bobby. Okay, real quick. Bobby, this is my Bobby. His name is Bob Barker. That's why he barks all the time. Cute little dog. I can't believe DEA and cops shoot these little dogs when... What would a little dog? Pussy bastards. Okay, come on. Daddy's in the kitchen cooking sausage and he can smell it. Anyhow, this is a travesty of our freedom. Slowly but surely they are insisting on squishing us and oppressing us and telling us what we can and cannot do in the Netherlands. Okay, if it's legal to smoke pot in the Netherlands, what the fuck? This is disgusting. This is the most disgusting thing. They are grabbing to hang on to the war on drugs so bad because they know people are disgusted with it, and we cannot sustain it. If we have to be in these other countries, we have to be there because of terrorists, we have to do this, we have to do that. Well, guess what? We don't have to be oppressed. We, the people, do not have to be oppressed like that. That is disgusting. That's as far as I got. But there's other stuff in here I kind of glanced through, and they're going to up the penalties for women that are in abusive relationships. You know, a lot of those women are just along for the ride, and they're screwed up, man, and they're gonna up the penalties on those people. What the hell's the matter with these people on the Hill? And the person that introduced the bill is Representative Lamar Smith, a Republican drug war extremist. What state is this guy, Lamar Smith? I'm going to investigate that. I'm going to find that out, and I'm going to find his state, and I'm going to find his email address, and I'm going to give him an earful, just like I did that senator down in Florida when they did the thing on the drug paraphernalia, and I told him about all the cocaine ending up on his shores, and then boom, a week and a half, 2 weeks later, they were busting boats coming in with cocaine. Yeah, but this war on drugs is stupid. This is like oh shit, you know, we're gonna lose money. It's a money making situation for these people. You know, trim the fat. Well, they're gonna have to trim more government fat. Okay, there's just too much pork. They need to be put on the Atkins diet or something. Well, no, because that's meat. They need to quit spending our money like they stole it for sure. You know, it's retarded. I said it, retarded. And it's shit that pisses me off. Okay. Which leads me to my part of my show. I can do some of my show here. Mark Emery versus Paris Hilton and Lindsay Lohan. Okay, those two little simps are not going to see the inside of a jail. Lindsay Lohan, she's going to be put in, but then she'll bail out and da-da-da-da-da because of the overcrowding. Okay, hello, that's just part of what I was just talking about. You know, they're not going to go to jail. Lindsay, if I would have done what Lindsay Lohan did, chase that woman down, drunk, in an SUV, and I had cocaine in my pocket, I would still be in jail. Okay? Still be in jail. Okay? What they need to do, okay, Mr. Obama, please take my advice. Pardon Mark Emery. Apologize to the man. Send him back home where they've decriminalized it. And put Lindsay Lohan in jail in his place. Because he's in California. They transported him to California, right? Okay, well, instead of wasting the money on Mr. Emery, do it on her. Okay? Put her in jail because she's not listening. She was in front of a judge crying how sorry she was, and then she turns around, she's hot for cocaine. And cocaine is it's a speed, and it burns out of your system within 72 hours. So within 72 hours of her taking that test, she was high on cocaine. Hello! If anybody ever needed to go to jail, it's her, okay? Not Mark Emery. Just because he donated millions of dollars to the medical marijuana movement and the normal, the reform movement, your appointed digging everybody's assets, Michelle Lionheart, has bragged about it being a blow to those people. What? Oppressors. People, oppressors. And it's part of what they don't get to go to jail because they're rich little bitches that are really popular for what? For being retarded. Come on now. I don't care. Send the bitch to jail, please. She sued that trade company that has a cute little babies because they said milkaholic. Milk-a-who? I love that commercial. That was funny, but they didn't say Lindsay Lohan. They said Lindsay. So what? She send her to jail. She needs honey, you need jail, okay? You just please trust me. It'll do you a world of good when you're in there with them people. And you don't have to be in there with them all the time. You can be in solitary shoot. Anyhow, chemtrails. I want to touch on that a little bit. Chemtrails. Kind of a skeptic at first until I took some pictures of some, and it took them nearly 3 hours to go away. And I'm thinking, okay, well, are they spraying us with birth control? Because that's fine, as long as it doesn't cause cancer. But see, I don't trust chemicals. But I think it's just quite bizarre that there's a lot of them, and there's been a lot of jets flying real low lately. It kind of creeps me out, but that's okay. They know what they're doing, I guess. They're supposed to know what they're doing. I would hope they would know what they're doing. But once, I swore, scraped the roof of my house. It was kind of weird. I'm thinking about getting a hold of Miss Christine Gregoire and sending her some copies of them pictures and asking her what the hell they are. See if she can have any answers. Stephen at the Hill on immigration. Stephen Colbert. Yeah, freaking who. Immigration does need to be taken care of. What needs to happen is Mexico needs to rearm their citizens. Taking their firearms away from them was stupid. Because now, how do you think the cartels are running herd? Because the only people down there that have guns are the authorities and the crooks. Law-abiding citizens that's why they're coming over the border towns in the droves asking for amnesty, because these cartels are threatening people. It's a serious situation. And that's why I want our boys and girls home defending our borders. The cartels, if they're refusing to see common sense answers, humane answers, constitutional answers, because our constitutional rights are being stomped on every day. They need to learn to dial it back. It has to be dialed back. We cannot sustain these wars, and they want to amp the drug war. They want to go beyond $50 billion. Kiss my grits. I do not want my tax money going for that, period. Well, YouTubers, be safe and trust nobody, and call Nancy Pelosi. Just a second, I'll have that number again. While I'm punching this back up, get a piece of paper and a pen and write this number down and call her. I encourage anybody to call her. Nancy Pelosi at 202-225-0100. Thank you.